Good morning and welcome to another one of Drew's Book Reviews. So today we are reviewing the Fate of the Jedi series, which I just started. So this is the first book, Outcast, Star Wars Fate of the Jedi. So this of course takes place after the events of the final Star Wars movie, of the original two trilogies anyway. So several years later, after the Empire had been overthrown, and the Jedi Order has been rebuilt by Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. So this book kind of sets the tone and has kind of a three-pronged, three storyline approach to what's going on here. So of course, the first aspect of that is Luke Skywalker's story. So he's rebuilt the Jedi Order with some differences. We see in the original Star Wars movies anthology that the Jedi never had spouses, they never had partners, they didn't have families. It wasn't part of their culture, their mix, or their way of life. They were basically kind of like celibate priests. But in this series, the rebuilt order that Luke Skywalker has rebuilt, the Jedi actually have families. They have children. They have partners in life. They're able to have those relationships. So the storyline or arc in this book with Luke and his son Ben, Luke has become basically the scapegoat of the government, where he has been put on trial for the crimes of Jedi who turned rogue, citing he neglected his responsibility and allowed these people to wreak havoc throughout the galaxy during the war, causing so much death and destruction that he must be held accountable and responsible for that. So he essentially has accepted the fate of being outcast from society as part of the consequence for this. And his son, Luke's son Ben, joins him on this, where they eventually head to the world of Dorshan, where they meet with this mysterious group of Force users who study the Force, and in their effort to find out what happened to Jason Solo, who would turn into this dark Sith Lord who wreaked havoc across the galaxy during the war. So they're exploring the depths of this society on Dorshan, where Jason had visited, trying to figure out what happened to him, what caused him to turn to the dark side of the Force. And they eventually stumble across this group of people who basically fake their deaths and decide that they're dead and cut themselves off for the world. And their storyline follows them exploring what it means to be alive, I guess, and how the Force is the life force of the universe. And Han Solo, his storyline is a little bit different. He, along with his wife Leia and their daughter, have to go rescue their friends on the world of Kessel. So this is Lando Calrissian and his mining operations, and discovering what is going on in the world of Kessel, that's just suffering from these subterranean earthquakes, something that shouldn't be happening on Kessel, as there's no plate tectonics on this planet, and it's destroying his world. So they go to investigate what is going on with that, and of course eventually discover the source and cause of this, and have to find a way to put a stop to it before the entire mining operations at Kessel is completely destroyed altogether. So we've got our three-pronged here. We've got the government seeking to control and rein in the Jedi, being the third one there, and basically putting tight restrictions on them, and sending observers out to control and report back and basically spy on the Jedi for the sake of the government. So this is overall, I really like this book. I thought it was a great book. I really enjoyed it, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan, how can you not like Star Wars books? Well, I suppose it's possible, but I really like this. I thought it was a great book. I really did enjoy it, and I think that overall it is a good read and definitely worthwhile picking up reading. Fate of the Jedi Outcast. So that is my review on this particular book, and hope that you enjoyed the review. And of course, like, comment, subscribe below. And of course, as always, don't forget to stay tuned. We will be reviewing the second book in the Fate of the Jedi series, Omen, which will be up next. So don't forget to stay tuned for that. And again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review, and stay tuned for Star Wars Fate of the Jedi Omen coming up next. Have yourself a great day. Bye.